It's a good day. There's no way I keep dropping my phone like this. Oh my God. I knew this was gonna happen. There's no way I cracked my screen. It just has to be a sign from the Samsung guys or something. Like, don't tell me I have to switch to Android. There's no way I have to switch to Android, bro. You already know what time it is, man. Tech Chevy is back in the cut, y'all. And by the way, I know you saw that intro. The phone did not crack. It was just a skit. I actually cracked my iPhone 16 Pro Max like 2-3 weeks ago. So yeah, unfortunately, I was like snowmobiling. I fell off the ATV. It was in my pocket. The screen got cracked. And since then, I've been using the iPhone 16 Pro Max. And I actually got really accustomed to the size on the 16 Pro Max. And now I'm gonna jump up to the big boys again, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. In this video, we're gonna switch over to it and see what the hype is. Wait, not really hype. I haven't heard any hype about it. I've only heard bad things about this phone. That's all I've been hearing. So Samsung fanboys, I'm sorry, bro. Welcome to the team of little bitty itty upgrades. And I think you also got some downgrades, but let's dive into the phone. It's my first time seeing it. I'm excited. Like, I've had it in the crib for like 3-4 days and I haven't unboxed it or anything. Shout out to Samsung US, they sent it over. Right here we have the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra in titanium silver blue. All right, I got 256 gigs of storage. Definitely not enough, Samsung. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely not enough. You guys have 8K videos. Come on, man. Come on, man. So apparently somebody already opened it, but I promise you it wasn't me. We're gonna look at it for literally the first time. So let's see. Okay, so, all right, got a little titanium silver blue. Like, it looks kind of different the way how it shimmers in the light right now. But I don't even know if this is looking blue, but I see what they're talking about. I can see what they're talking about right here. God damn. All right. It's kind of light, I'm not gonna lie. What else we get? I think we get like the paperwork in this side. We got a SIM card. No way. See? I told you, it's from the US. We got a T-Mobile SIM card. I might be a T-Mobile guy right now. No free promo, by the way. And then, of course, we get just the regular standard procedure SIM ejector tool. We're gonna need that for sure. I have a large collection of SIM ejector tools, and we have USB-C cable, standard procedure. Like, you already know. What do I have to talk about this? Okay, so the big boy. I could already see the grease from my oily hands on this, so that's not a good sign. But off the first look of it, I really like how it looks. I've heard that these camera rings are just like some attachment they placed on it to make it look different, which is kind of funny, but I do like how the camera layouts are. I've always said it before, I prefer it over the iPhone camera layouts. To me, just way more symmetrical and it just looks cleaner. But yeah, this is the titanium. How it feels in the hand. I don't know, I'm not used to it, bro. Like I said before, I've been rocking the 16 Pro. So this huge size is kind of catching me off guard right now. A lot of people saying they like how it feels in the hand. I probably need some time to get used to it. To me, it feels it feels blocky, you know what I mean? But it feels pretty light though, which I like. I feel like it's almost the same. The iPhone's a little lighter. Correct me if I'm wrong, but just right now, just feeling it, I feel like the iPhone's a little lighter. Can we check that? So the iPhone heavier?
Yeah, the iPhone heavier.
So I just did some fact checks, and actually the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra is lighter, coming at 218 grams, and the iPhone 16 Pro Max comes in at 227 grams, which is crazy. I don't know why I thought the iPhone felt lighter, but silly me, you know what I'm saying? So right now, just taking a look at the sides real quick. So it looks like you have your power button, volume up and down, very like squared off design, which is interesting to see from Samsung. Up the top, I guess these are like the mics. Down the bottom, we have USB Type-C port, the new S Pen. So yeah, let's actually go ahead and rip this paper apart. Nice little satisfied peel. You gotta love it, man. Every time. This is clean, bro. Brand new, fresh phone. I'm excited. Like, all my phones right now has scratches on the screen. And Samsung always talks about their anti-reflective screen. And right now, I think it's doing a pretty good job, like with the studio lights and stuff. It's not too jarring looking at it, but turn this on for the first time. All right, we're back. We're back to Android, man. You know what I'm saying? We're back to the green team. As usual, you already know how it goes. I'm always excited to come over to this side. It's not my first time. You guys know how often I be on the green team. So it's just another day on the green bubble island. You feel me? Okay, I could see the edges. So they improved the screen edges a little bit. So now it's 6.9 inches compared to the 6.8 inches last time. All right, so it's telling me about data roaming. Oh, there's a SIM card in there. Yo, shout out to Samsung. They already put a SIM card in there for me. I rate it. All right, let's start this up. I'm gonna start from scratch because actually I'm lost one of my freaking devices. Easy setup with another device. You think I should do that? Just to get the contacts, right? All right, so I'm gonna just set it up with my iPhone real quick, breeze through the setup process, and then we'll talk some more. Internet not available. The last time your phone connected to the network, there is no internet. If you want to connect to the network again, tap. Pin is set as lock screen, face recognition. Let's see how easy it is. Shout out to Knox, you know what I'm saying? Registering my face. Look up, look down. Okay. So I like to hear Samsung. Okay, so this is what I heard that was actually new, is that Gemini and like Bixby is like working together now. And basically everything was all AI with this new update. So press and hold the side button for Gemini and just use your voice. Chat with Gemini. You could create custom images.
What's up?
Shut up, bruh. Hey Gemini.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Ask Gemini Advanced.
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
Okay, Google, stop.
Sorry, what do you want to stop?
Bro, this technology is getting crazy, bro. There's too much going on right now. You're all set, finally. And we got my lock screen on there. Shout out to my wallpaper pack. But yeah, it's loading all the apps right now, guys. So now, one thing I must say, this is smooth, it's snappy. So they're using the new Snapdragon 8 Elite, and I could already tell off the bat how quick this is. But I know with these Samsung devices that right away you need to start setting up a few things. I know they copied iPhone with this little notification control center or whatever they have going on over here, but honestly, it's looking pretty clean, you know what I'm saying? I can't deny that it's not looking clean. If you swipe down on the left, you get your notification center, which is nice. But so far, I'm liking how snappy this is, bro. So I'm gonna go to my settings, I'm gonna search for display, make sure we're on the maximum. The screen is the same as last year, which is sad to see. Samsung fanboys, I'm sorry. The innovation is just taking a notch, a step back, you know what I'm saying? You can get used to having the same thing every year. One of my friends was talking to me and it was like, yo, I feel like they should just start releasing phones like every 2 years. And I was like, hey, I don't mind them dropping. Okay. I don't mind these phone manufacturers dropping phones every year, but just don't feel entitled that you need to upgrade every year. Maybe it's someone who had like a S23 that now wants to upgrade to the S25, you know what I'm saying? So I don't mind them dropping phones every year, but just the fact that you think you have to upgrade every year and you get pissed when you don't get any new features is beyond me. But like, that's a topic for another discussion, so we won't dive too much into that. But yeah, let's get this display looking extra crisp right now. So font size, screen resolution, see, was at full HD. Gotta make sure we bump that up to QHD plus. So that would take more hit on the battery life, but it's fine because we paid a lot for this phone, right? This phone costs like what? $12.99? I swear it's cost like $12.99, which is crazy. So you wanna make sure that you optimize all the features, use the best features on your device. For brightness, you could do extra brightness, but I'm not a crazy brightness guy. So plus that uses more battery, so we're not trying to do that. It has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, right? Yo, these sounds are killing me, bro. So 5,000 milliamp hour battery. Samsung claims that it could last. I feel like every phone manufacturers claim that the phone could last for a full day, but you already know I'm gonna put it to the real test to see how it lasts up in one of my day in the life videos. And let me know down below in the comments, guys. I might be going back to Dubai soon. Do you want to see the S25 Ultra day in the life in Toronto or S25 Ultra day in the life in Dubai? Just so you know, the tickets are already booked and everything. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys want to see with the S25 Ultra day in the life. But yeah, I think everything is set up now. It's so snappy, bro. I like that. I like how snappy it is. I just want to make sure that I'm running the full resolution as well. I heard that you could just type random stuff in the setting bar and it pops up. So let's type in refresh rate. Refresh rate. And it pops up motion smoothness. So even though the phone didn't have the settings saved as refresh rate, I typed in refresh rate and it popped up motion smoothness. So I think that's really cool that you could just randomly like spit out whatever comes to your head and the AI figures out what you really want to search for within the settings. To me, that's a good feature to have. So Samsung fanboys, I know you're gonna be pissed with this one, but one of the biggest things that you guys had, I guess Samsung they nerfed it, you know? The S Pen no longer has Bluetooth support. So I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really a big fiend for the S Pen. I always had it, but I never really found myself using it that often. But one thing I really loved about the S Pen in the S24 Ultra is that you could put your phone down and you could use the Bluetooth to use it as a trigger for certain actions, either that's recording video, taking pictures, and you know, just doing any prompt that you could do it hands-free while the phone's out here to control it. But now it has no more Bluetooth, so all it does, I guess, is you could just use it as a stylus to draw. So you could still write on the screen and everything, do your sketches, but having like a hands-free connection, Bluetooth connection to the phone is no longer there. And so I don't know why they did that, and I honestly think that's one of the main features that was really cool with the S Pen, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that they removed that now is just beyond me. But yeah, that's just something to know. Apparently Samsung kind of copied Apple again, you know what I'm saying? With the Now bar, Apple had Dynamic Island up top right here. So for example, if I was playing something and then I went home, you could see the music up top. So the same thing goes. So I have to check out the Now bar feature that Samsung stole from Apple real quick. Let me just check it out real quick. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Can you make it bigger or no?
Let's tap on it.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I like how it has the wave down there. You could choose the meter output and everything. But I thought it would have been on the home screen too.
No, it's not.
So it's only the lock screen.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. All right, while these apps are downloaded, one thing I love doing when I get these new phones is the speaker test. I mean, bro, they're two different sizes. Should I still do it? Mm-hmm. First track, iPhone Sumo Starlight. Sounds very quiet. Okay, 16 Pro. All right, let's listen to the S25 Ultra. Definitely louder. I'm not even capping, it's louder. Off the bat. I could tell the speakers up here and down here. Yeah, the S25 Ultra is loud. I just want to try one more song. 16 Pro. Let's hear it. All right, S25. Woo! I don't know if this is a fair comparison, bro. It's blowing it out the water right now. All right, Samsung fanboys, y'all got the speaker test in this one. Y'all got the speaker test in this one. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so this year with the new cameras on the S25, new cameras, but with the cameras on the S25 Ultra, there hasn't been any crazy changes, but we now have an improved 50 megapixel ultra wide. So everything is the same 200 megapixel main wide camera, and if you're not shooting in RAW or the highest quality, it would bend down to 12 megapixel, but it still should look pretty sharp. We're gonna check them out right now. I also want to test out the log video footage that I've been seeing circulating around. That's really cool that Samsung now implemented log on their devices when recording videos. So if you're very creative and you want to mix your images to look the same as if you took it with a high-end camera to like blend it in, that's something that's nice to have. And one thing I love about Samsung's log is that it has like a conversion LUT built in, so you could actually see how it looks, and it's just like washed out like what you see with Apple. One thing I did ask you guys is to ask me some questions about the S25 Ultra to, you know, see what you guys are talking about. If you go into my group chat right here in Chevy updates, you can see all the questions. But a lot of the questions you guys kept asking is, when's the day in the life coming, bro? I have to use the phone for a little bit first, like maybe a week or two, actually let the phone, you know, get used to how I use it, adapt to my usage, you know, the battery life and all that, and then I could pick up on things that I like and don't like. I can't just film the day in the life right off the bat like that. How good is the AI image editor? So one thing I've figured out is that Samsung really spent a lot of time working with AI on this device. Let me go ahead and take this picture right here. This cube, 12 megapixels. Boom. And let's do iPhone. We're gonna use cleanup on the iPhone and see which one looks better. Boom. So we have the cube on the left and the iPhone cubes on the right. I'm just trying to look which color I like more here. I feel like the iPhone's red is popping a little bit more. But let's go ahead and use AI to remove this. So reimagine your image, okay. Tap on anything you want to draw and remove. So let's go ahead and remove this cube. Now I want to do all the cube. Yeah, erase. And let's hit generate. I'm curious to see how this works. Because how's it gonna know? That's insane. No way, bro. It low-key literally took my, how did it know my hand looked like that? That's nuts. I'm gonna try it with the, I have to save a copy of that because that's actually crazy. I'm gonna try it with Apple. Apple has their cleanup. I already know this is not gonna go good, bro. So this is Apple cleanup right here. And let's try to remove this. Prepare and cleanup, by the way. Apple has to like download their AI onto the phone. I don't know why it does that. But let's try our best to remove this on the iPhone. Yo, this is crazy. That's the best that Apple could do. So if you guys want to know how good AI is on the S25 Ultra, well, hopefully this picture could do some justice. This is insane, bro. Samsung really spent a lot of time in that AI kitchen for sure. Apple is definitely not cooking with this one.
Literally the same.
Yeah, look. All right, bro, look. It picked up the M in my hand, the prints. That's crazy.
Oh god.
You see, that's literally accurate, bro. Even like this cut down here, that's how.
But this
I don't know how.
I mean, this finger, this look up a little bit.
No, because that's how my hand, my finger is bent for real.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yo, that's insane. So people just want to know like how fast the S25 Ultra is compared to like iOS, and as I said before, it's very snappy. Like if I'm launching apps, you're not missing out on anything, bro. For example, let's launch TikTok right now. It launched first on the S25 Ultra. I'm just not logged in. And it's the first time I'm opening it, and you could see that it launched first there. Like, bro, I'm surprised at how like snappy One UI 7 is, to be honest. Like there's no delay. Boom. That's almost identical. If you're supposed to get an iPhone because you think Android is gonna be laggy, that's not the case here. Like One UI 7 is on par with iPhone, to be honest. It's ridiculously fast. I also just made it outside right now because we have to test the cameras. So I have the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra going up against the iPhone 16 Pro right now, and it's freaking freezing. Let me see how cold it is. It's like what, -2 degrees right now. So, but it feels like negative what, 20 or something like that, which is insane. But basically, we're gonna do a blind camera comparison test. So on one side, I'll have the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, and on the other side, I'll have the iPhone 16 Pro Max. And then you guys could decide what you think looks the best, and I'll reveal which phone it was at the end of the video. So make sure you guys don't cheat. Pause, choose the best image, and yeah, let's start snapping. Let's go. Alright, so now it's crunch time. I hope you guys have chose which side you thought looked better. You know what I'm saying? Pause the video again, rewatch the images, because I'm gonna tell you guys the answer on which phone was on the left and which phone was on the right. So on the right side, we have the iPhone 16 Pro, and on the left side, we have the brand new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. If you got it right, let me know down below in the comments. So now we're gonna test the brand new log footage on the S25 Ultra, and we're gonna put it up against the iPhone 16 Pro as well to see which one looks the best. I just pulled up for a car wash. It's been my second day with the S25 Ultra right now, and I have a few thoughts, you know what I'm saying? First off, I have to talk about like the whole leaving. It's just the typical leaving the iCloud ecosystem. You know, you have iMessage, FaceTime. I think it's been the easiest transition ever. Like usually my friends would complain a lot, or you know, I don't know if everyone's just getting older or whatever. I'm just getting more mature, but there's a couple group chats that it's been annoying, because we have like our group chat because we're going back to Dubai soon, so we have to like switch back everything over to like WhatsApp right now, and that's been a pain in the ass. And a couple other group chats that were created in like the last couple months that's been, you know, on fire. It's kind of annoying that I'm not receiving those messages right now, but again, because this might not be a full switch, it doesn't make sense to transfer everybody over to like WhatsApp or Telegram. Is something I've been using recently again. So honestly, not having iMessage or FaceTime hasn't been an issue since this recent switch, because I've been using Snapchat a lot lately as well. I feel like it's just more fun and interactive. Like iMessage gets very serious, if that makes sense. I don't know really to explain it, but just using like WhatsApp, Telegram, and Snapchat just has been way more fun to communicate. But I do miss, I'm gonna miss those FaceTime calls for sure. But so far, when it comes to communication, it hasn't been a real issue. And also when it comes to the cameras, I don't know. I don't really 100% love the cameras on the S25 Ultra. I feel like it's so hit or miss. It's very inconsistent. It does take pretty good images, but to me they're not as natural as it's supposed to look. I feel like they up the brightness, not the brightness, but the saturation a little bit too much. Sometimes it could be a little too punchy. At nighttime, it's not as sharp as it's supposed to be, and whenever you enable that night mode, it's like over sharpened and looks almost too, you know, I don't know, it just doesn't look as natural as I'd like it to be honest. One thing I must admit though is that Galaxy just really focused on AI, and they're doing a really good job at it when it comes to like the AI camera features. It's ridiculous. The fact that you could just search within the settings. When it comes to AI, it's definitely leaps ahead with Apple Intelligence as of right now. That's all I can say. As of right now, Galaxy AI is doing what it's supposed to do. Like the fact that I could use AI to create a GIF just by highlighting something like this, boom, I could literally create a GIF just from this screenshot, bro. Another thing I have to mention is I personally feel like I like the curved edges more, guys. Like this squared off edges is just too sharp, you know? Just rubbing my finger over the edge right now, like I don't like how it feels. I rather having like the smooth edges. Like yes, it could be a squared off design, but this is too angular for me in my opinion. I don't think I'll get used to it. So I'm not really a big case guy, but if I had the S25 Ultra, I'll definitely look into getting a case for this, because for me it's just way too sharp and angular on the edges. But just my personal opinion and what I've realized so far. Anyways, I'm about to get this car wash right now, get my baby looking clean. We're about to hit the gym with the guys as well, so I'm gonna show them the S25 Ultra and get their honest opinion and thoughts on this device, because these guys are real Apple sheep. So I'm kind of excited to see the reaction on the S25 Ultra.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? The new one? Yeah. Okay, wait, should I put this away? Hey, do you want to read it? Alright, so honest opinions on the Samsung. It's a tech channel, right?
Yeah. This is a die-hard iPhone user right here. So I'm actually curious to hear what he has to say.
Okay, you know what it is? I feel like the camera and stuff from what I've seen is actually way better.
Yeah.
Like that's
no, I think
better.
iPhone's kind of better than this.
Really?
Check. Alright, look at that pic.
You seen an iPhone pic too?
Yeah, I took it on this too. That's all I've been doing today.
I'm gonna give an honest opinion on the pictures at least.
He's locked in.
You know what? It's actually closer than I would think it would be, but the iPhone is looking
more realistic.
Yeah, but you know what it is? I feel like this shows more details.
Yeah.
So that's why it's not looking as good.
Ooh.
Because you can see all like the
Plot
inconsistencies
twist.
and like, you know, the shoes and stuff. Versus the iPhone seems like a little bit less detailed, but because of that it looks cleaner.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I get what you're saying. It's like too sharpened.
Yeah,
that's what I was telling you guys in the car
exactly,
today,
yeah,
especially in night.
Short.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you guys in the car today, especially with the night pics. It like over sharpens.
Like, you know when you're watching a TV show or a movie and it's just too high quality and it looks fake?
Yeah, that's what
the
it is.
Samsung, and then the iPhone's just like a nice.
But
clean.
it look.
It
Yeah,
actually feels good in your hand. I like it. It does, yeah, it does. I like it.
The feel is nice. It feels premium, I like.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
And
it's a nice phone.
Press this. Sheesh. Signing the deals.
Holy. No, I'm not gonna lie, they're not selling me with this one. Like, let's put that back in. Don't ever take that out again. No, like if I pull up
Bro,
to like
it's
a bit.
actually hard though. Like,
No.
Especially for me, usually I walk around my iPad just to sign contracts. So when I had this, like it was so much easier just to sign.
So I guess it depends on your career.
Lifestyle, yeah.
Like your
I realized a
lifestyle.
lot of business people like the notes with the pen and shit.
Like me personally, if I'm like, yo, like you're looking kind of cute, what's your number? And she starts like writing it with the stylus, like I don't know what to tell you guys.
Yeah, that's so.
Final decision for me.
What do you
at least.
switch? Alright, could you live with this for like a week?
I think the biggest, I not even as a joke, the biggest problem for me is I won't have my group chats on iMessage.
Yeah.
It's a huge limiting factor.
That's what I've been telling them today in the car. Because there's so many different group chats, it'd be a pain in the ass just to get everybody to use WhatsApp.
It's really like essential to have iMessage. At least in America, when I go overseas, people use WhatsApp.
Yeah.
But over here, everyone uses iMessage.
Yeah.
So I don't know. If that wasn't the case, then maybe I would give it a try. Okay, you know what the problem is? every time I pick up an Android, it just feels like an Android.
So what,
Like,
bro?
I don't know. It's
All right,
just-
let me open it for you
The
because
way,
this
the way
one,
Apple puts you
no,
into their ecosystem,
this
like,
new one
I
though,
just feel like a weirdo when I pick up an Android. You know?
bro.
I'm
Look
just
how
like, why am I
smooth
on
it
this?
is though. Like,
Okay, wait, let me really take it in.
yeah.
Wait, the texts are green, right? Yeah.